Drop a human in the wild with no tools, and honestly, you're pathetic, slow, weak, no claws, no fangs, freezing at night, cooking by day. A toddler could lose a fight to an angry goose, and yet this naked, shivering disaster became the single deadliest hunter this planet has ever produced. Every animal out there is scared of you. One thing did that, and it's leaking out of your skin right now. You are the naked ape, the only one. Look at your arm. Bare skin, basically nothing. Every other primate on Earth is wearing a full fur coat, and you're out here looking like a plucked chicken that learned to drive. So here's the question nobody actually asks. Where did the fur go? And why did losing it turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to us? Stick with me. By the end of this, you will never look at your own sweat the same way again. You are hands down the sweatiest animal alive. Roughly 2 million sweat glands. A chimp barely sweats. A dog can't sweat at all. It just pants and hopes for the best. You leak constantly. It's a little gross, and it is the entire reason you exist. Here's why. Fur is a coat. Incredible in the cold. A death sentence in the heat. When our ancestors stood up and walked out of the shady forest into the blazing open savanna, that fur turned into a personal oven. Overheat, and you die. So the ones with less fur and more sweat glands cooled off better and survived. Little by little, we traded the coat for a built-in air conditioner. Sweat evaporates off bare skin 2 to 3 times better than off fur. We didn't lose our coat. We upgraded. But here's where it gets ridiculous, because this is where the naked weakling becomes a monster. It's noon on the savannah. Brutal heat. Every predator with fur, every lion, every leopard is flat on its side in the shade because if they run in this, they cook. And here comes you, naked, sweating, completely fine. So you pick a target, something fast, an antelope, and you do the one insane thing nothing else on Earth can do. You just jog after it. Forever. It sprints. You keep coming. It sprints again. You keep coming. It can't sweat, so it can't cool down. And after a few hours, it literally collapses from heat stroke. And you stroll up and take it. It's called persistence hunting, and humans still do it today. Your ancestors didn't outrun their dinner. They outcooled it. Your single biggest weakness, no fur, that became the deadliest weapon in the animal kingdom. And it gets better. Your brain is a furnace. It burns a massive amount of energy and overheats faster than almost anything else in your body. A big brain is basically impossible to run if you can't dump heat. But guess who just invented full-body air conditioning? So going naked didn't only make you a hunter, it lifted the ceiling on how big your brain could get. Sit with that. You might be smart enough to follow this sentence because your ancestors got weird and sweaty. Cooling system first, genius second. Now the part that breaks people. When did this happen? Not recently. We'd lost our fur around 1.2 million years ago. We know because that's when we evolved dark skin. And you only need dark skin to block the sun once you've lost the fur that used to do it. So losing our fur is literally the origin of human skin color. But here's the kicker. We lost the fur, and then we walked around completely naked for about 1 million years before anyone bothered to invent clothes. Clothes are only about 170,000 years old. And how do we know that? Body lice. Body lice can only live in clothing. So the moment they evolved is the moment we started wearing it. We dated the invention of the shirt using the DNA of the bug that lives in it. 1 million years, just vibing. Bare. Oh, and hairless is a lie. You have about the same number of hairs as a chimp. They just shrank down to nearly invisible. And the spots where we kept the real stuff, everyone has a job. The hair on your head shades the one part of you pointed straight up at the noon sun. Your eyebrows exist to steer sweat away from your eyes. But kind of important when your whole survival plan is sweat buckets while sprinting. Nature kept exactly the fur that was useful and fired the rest. So, no, you didn't lose anything. You made a trade, you gave up a fur coat, and in return, you got a cooling system, a hunting superpower, and a brain big enough to build cities, cure diseases, and apparently make videos about your own armpits. Every weird thing about your body, the bare skin, the endless sweat, the sunburn, the little tuft on your head, is the fingerprint of the best deal your species ever made. You're not a naked, shivering disaster. You're the ape that won. Now go drink some water. You're sweating.